Agree, disagree? Oh, agree, disagree? So the sign says animals deserve to fucking die because I hate animals. They're weird, they're different, they smell funny. Let's see what other people think. Hopefully they can change my mind. Goes it? How y'all feel about animals? Do I look fucking weird or something? Sorry. Or is it just the content? I don't know. Everybody usually seems to have this body language that says,
Oh, come on, man. What do you mean? You're really out here saying that?
"Yep." People don't want to face their hypocrisy. It's a tough obstacle to overcome. Cognitive dissonance. How do we feel about animals? Good. Do you eating them? They don't. Kind of chilly. Goes it. How you feel about animals? Do you eat any of them? All of them? Damn. The raccoons and all that too? Sheesh. Man, they feel pain just like us. They feel pain just like us. So it eats all of them. The squirrels, the voles, the moles. How goes it? How you feel about animals? Goes it? Might not get any takers today. Not planning on staying too long. Maybe like 30 minutes or something. Every little bit helps. Goes it? How we feel about animals? Do you eat them? Stop eating them if you like them. I'm kind of just giving away the whole premise of the reverse psychology, but whatever. The other side of the sign is a little less unhinged. Goes it? How you feel about animals? Pretty good. Do you eat any of them? Do you eat any animals currently? I mean, if you like animals, I say you don't eat them. You know, they want to live just like us. Yeah. Kind of chilly out here. Yeah. Be prepared though. How do we feel about animals? Good, bad, love them, hate them? Good. If you got cats and dogs, hey, extend that same kindness to the animals we eat. A little bit of a looky see. Check this out. All right. So we got a few ducks in the pond there. Very nice little duckarinos. We got some people attending the park. Not too packed out here, surprisingly. Maybe it'll get busy later. I don't know if we got a concert going today. Probably not. How y'all feel about animals? Good, bad? How do you feel about animals? Agree, disagree? Have a good one. How do we feel about animals? Love them, hate them? All right. Don't eat them if you love them. Can't love what you eat. Who's that? How you feel about animals? Yeah? Agree, disagree? You how we feel about animals? Do you eat any of them? I mean, if you can't love them if you're eating them. I mean, they should have the same consideration you would give a human being. I go agree, disagree. Uh, non-human animals.
And when you say they deserve to die, do you mean like kill them all? Do you mean like it's okay to eat them? Right. Or what?
What do y'all feel about animals? That's what I want to know. How do y'all? What do y'all? What are y'all thoughts on it? I think they're weird. You know, they're smelly. They're different. They got what, 4 paws? We got 2 paws.
Does that include like cats and dogs? Are we out on those too?
All of them. Why not? Apes? Yeah, apes too. I mean, why would you want to protect apes?
Closer to humans, right?
They're closer to humans. Okay, what makes you say that?
Like genetically, biologically, they're like more similar. Um.
You know, pigs share about what, 90% of our DNA.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're
Pigs are, yeah.
they're
And that's,
intelligent.
that's one of the reasons I don't really know about eating pork. Just like pigs are smart.
Yeah.
Right? Pigs are smart animals.
Chickens are pretty smart too. I've seen like some videos where they're doing like playing video games and doing math and stuff.
I've seen some of those. Chickens can also be really tough.
Yeah. I mean,
I've owned chickens before. I've owned ducks before. They're not an intelligent creature.
but they have their own personality at least, right?
Certainly.
So that means they have their own subjective experience, I would say.
So why don't you define humans as also? What is the difference?
There's not much difference. That's kind of the point too. I mean, not much of a moral difference anyway. I mean, there's innumerable physical differences, but when you get down to the bare bones of things, they feel pain just like us. I think that's pretty important. But just for the sake of argument, I didn't want to say.
But you just saying that now is already have changed your mind forever.
I mean, kinda, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Y'all might be convincing me a little bit. I mean, talking me into it.
I didn't talk you into it. You talked yourself into it.
Well, it's kind of reverse psychology. If you get it. See, the
I
other side.
just made you tell me what you thought.
Here's the other side of the sign.
I am.
You are? No. Really? Take it up. What about you?
Oh, not me,
He's
man.
a
Couldn't do
strict
it.
meat eater.
Nah, I
But
can't do it.
the thing
Why?
is,
What makes you say you can't do it? If she can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Honestly, physically, yeah, I could. I like eating meat though, man, and like I am against things like factory farms, things like things like animal cruelty and things like that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think that it should be fine to eat animals if you are like hunting animals.
Hunting them.
I think that should be fine as long as
Ooh,
it's
you
done in
agree?
moderation, right?
You can't be vegan if you agree with hunting. You're gonna have to revoke your card. Sorry.
it's more of just seeing how humans biologically are omnivores. And so I'm not saying that you should force yourself to be vegan if, like, your body lacks protein and you can't get that source of protein, because not.
But you agree we are omnivores, right?
I do agree that we are biologically omnivores. I actually can't eat meat. I'm allergic to it.
Okay. You got like L
I
the
have
cysteine thing,
alpha-gal.
alpha gal. Really? That's rare.
Yes,
Dang.
I am allergic to the fumes,
Yeah.
to the touch of it, and
You're putting your
yeah.
girl in danger, man.
We're trying to get actually around that.
Yeah.
He's gonna start eating more chicken, because that one doesn't affect me because they are not a mammal.
They are. I think they. Oh well. Are they mammals? Reptiles? Birds? Okay. Right.
No, alpha gal specifically is anything from a mammal, because it has alpha gal in it. It's a glucose, and my body can't do that. It creates histamine to it.
So you're a natural born vegan then. I mean that's good.
It's
At least
good as long
at
as
least
it-
biologically.
yeah.
But I mean
But I don't think veganism necessarily like I love not wanting to, kill an animal. Me personally, because I know I can't kill an animal. I can't clean
most
an
people
animal, and I
most
can't,
people can't.
like, if
Sure.
I saw a bird, I can physically eat birds. I don't
Yeah,
want to.
it's a gruesome process. I mean you gotta slit their throat and everything. Hunting, do you hunt at all? I guess you do hunting?
You know, I personally never been much of a hunter. I've like cleaned animals that have been hunted, right? Like some of my family hunted.
Yeah.
So I've like skinned deer and stuff like that. For sure.
So I mean it's kind of a conditioning thing. I mean, if you grow up not doing it's kind of weird, but if you're exposed to it, you kind of get used to it.
I think the lives that we all have made in this community, this society, it has made it to where mass production of food is so easy.
Way too
So
easy. Yeah.
it's taking us away from that, and so it's making it weird. Like, oh, you hunt? That's like, are you from the country?
For most
That's
of our history,
yeah.
right? Humans have been either hunting animals or have like domesticated animals
Yeah.
instead, right?
True. Would you say tradition isn't a reason to, let's say, exploit someone or harm someone?
I don't think that's even what you're saying.
No,
I'm
no, not
saying
at all.
I think you're saying that traditionally, everyone started out as a hunter gatherer.
Right, sure.
And then it became domesticating.
Right. And I guess part
And
of the thing
then
is,
it became this cruel thing that we have in the
exactly,
world.
exactly. And that's And I don't know. There's part of it that's, well, maybe domestication was a mistake. I don't know about that.
I do.
Really? Interesting.
I do think domestication is a mistake because have you seen pugs?
Yeah,
That's a product of
true.
domestication.
That's the
They're
thing I
they're
was
bred
saying
disgustingly.
just the other day.
And even
Remember?
today we're talking miniature horses.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I hate the idea of keeping a specific animal and going, how can I make it different? How can I interfere?
Right.
I hate that.
I mean,
Curated genetics. It's
right,
crazy.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and that kind of stuff, and like that kind of goes back into that factory farm thing, right? Where like they're incentivized to breed like animals that are going to be bigger, animals that are not going to live healthy lives, right? But they're going to be just big enough for us to eat. One of the reasons that's and the same thing with like GMOs, right? Like genetically modifying organisms.
I mean, do you eat out at all? Like restaurants, fast food?
I
Not
try not
really.
to anymore.
I mean, because we've overbred everything basically just for our convenience. Like,
Even the vegetables.
But yeah, even plants, yeah, absolutely.
so I would say if you're not hunting and you got a girlfriend that you can, it push you into veganism, I say, man, just go vegan. I mean, it's easy. I've been vegan for about 11 years or so. I haven't had a day where I felt like, oh, damn, I got enough protein. Damn, I don't have enough energy. I just felt normal. I mean, it's pretty good. Have you tried Impossible Whopper?
I have not, and I keep meaning to.
I thought you had a bite of mine before. Like a little.
No, there was a time that I had a bite of. There was some other like meat substitute thing you had. I think it might be one of your black bean patties. I think that. But I've not tried the Impossible thing yet.
Try it. It's good. It might might change your mind. I mean,
So is
it's
this
not.
whole thing just to get people to go vegan?
Yeah. To consider, sentient beings. I'm trying to get rid of the zoo. I'm trying to get rid of, the whole system of, exploitation. It's a tough thing to consider. I mean, if you're grown up with it, but I mean,
Well,
I think it's worth it to consider.
have you also? I'm not saying I like zoos. I've always hated zoos, but there are a lot of things like zoos that do help. Like okapis.
Yeah.
Okapis are an endangered animal, but zoos are only legally allowed to have them as long as they are breeding them.
Right.
Which is, of course, recovering from endangerment that's caused by humans.
Yeah.
Right?
See, you already preempted me there.
Right.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, we have created this book,
Mhm.
and to break it down, we have to break it down to bare bones, like no more anything. Basically, if you're really wanting to do the little things,
Yeah.
because there's so many little things that we've hurt that if we take away specific things that like overall are bad, but it's helping a little guy.
Yeah.
If we get rid of that, that guy's no longer there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of endangered species that we do try to use zoos and use conservation areas to produce more and give back to that and kind of grow their thing again. If we just stop it now, we're
Okay.
stopping
Let
the
me ask you a question. Do you think a life of captivity is more valuable than a life, in the wild, or better than life at all? Like, would you prefer that they're captive or just not existing?
See, and that's where I wish it didn't exist, but they would still be able to
Maybe.
live in.
But I think the more public opinion that we sway towards like actual conservation and less breeding, I think they would follow suit.
I think if plans follow through and we built a better structure to actually protect nature and help build our nature areas back up to where they are self-sustaining, so that humans don't have to interact with it, and so that it can grow itself, and that it's not in crossed
Yeah.
with humans. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
humans having a hand in anything, it always turns shit.
every
People
time.
are bad.
Every time, yeah. No
Yeah.
matter where it'll be somebody doing the worst case scenario in the black market or whatever. As long as we allow it, as long as we call it normal, people are gonna find a way to make the most profit they can, the fastest way they can.
And there's just too many little things that would have to be paired and built upon, and it it goes from being just like a little snowball to a whole glacier.
You mean in
And
terms of like changing the system, like
yeah,
what you don't have to do, or
like there's so many things that we just don't have to do that it would, stop a lot of things. But like then there's so many other issues that we have created ourselves.
yeah?
And it's just kind of like oh, let's stop this. Oh, but then this happens, and then oh wait, but if we do this again, this will happen again, and then it's
Y'all seen the
so
California wildfires?
Absolutely.
yeah,
So one of the reasons why they don't have enough water is because they're hydrating so many cows over there.
yeah.
So I mean,
I just
everything's interrelated.
I
I
just
wouldn't say
wish
hunting is good.
humans.
I wouldn't agree with hunting, but I would say if you can not support factory farming,
Do you grow your own plants and stuff?
no,
Like a garden?
no.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
I not. I mean,
oh, nope, nope,
are
nope.
you
You
gonna
have
get
to
into crop deaths with me or what?
because
Yeah.
they are doing the same thing. It's the exact same thing. They are ruining areas, natural, areas to create farms, and it's putting other humans also through cruelties a lot of times. Now we have a lot of machines, but think about
And
it.
also, as far as
In
like,
making those machines.
right, well, and also as far as like protecting animals and stuff, right? I mean, billions of insects they have to kill with insecticides to keep those crops growing,
And
right?
then all of that can also pollute the area.
Right.
So what are we gonna do? Like, do we just everybody can't grow their own food?
Can't do it.
Yeah, they can.
I don't know that we have
People
to.
could if we
Like
built
community
that
if
a
we really
community.
if we
I'm
really
saying, if
thought
we,
about it, yeah, of course we could. Like,
and that's
yeah.
where you start breaking everything back
Yeah.
down.
I mean,
And
yeah,
that's where I get to the beginning. A lot of stuff we have to break apart.
Yeah.
Just
I
to
say we
get
start. I say we start at the middle, and then we move on, and then we take it bit by bit. Right now, changing your diet, changing what you wear. How hard is that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I've done it. I did it when I was 12. And my family, they didn't, have an easy time, but
Right.
I cooked my own food,
So just
There's
about
a way around it, even if you're not an adult.
so just about trying your best, I guess. But I'll let y'all go. It's kind of get chilly out here.
Yeah.
But thank y'all for talking to me.
Yeah,
I
good talking,
appreciate it.
Say what?
Yo, go vegan.
Grow your own garden.
I try. Good little chat, little warm up chat.